What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Let's try that again. Get it going.
You can't imagine how inconvenient, how rare and emotions I am.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Reparo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Accio! Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack.
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover. If our experience at I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book. Once you've honed your defensive I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
And there's such thing as not being a little bitch.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Nope.
Revelio!
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Aloha Mora! Revelio! Aloha Mora! Aloha Mora. Revelio. Expelliarmus. I'm here.
Good. As such, handy for lighting and when...
Sounds...
Quite. You may be surprised when you're finished. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Expelliarmus!
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan.
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before... If you need to stop practicing. Nicely done.
Leviosa!
Excellent form.
Leviosa! Accio!
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to...
Hello, Lucan. Is it?
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
Not at the moment. Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes, is it ready for another?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it. Apologies in advance.
Accurate. Come on. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy.
Give them what for?
Expelliarmus.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
Hi.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. You'd better keep practicing if you want to. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hopes. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignments all...
Mm-hmm.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave.
Glad to hear it.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. Your spellcasting has impressed me. I would rather we not end. Let us begin. And remember, concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you. You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to insinuate yourself.
Incendio!
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it? You're lucky that I'm no longer an unspeakable.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Crucial.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Crucial.
Revelio! Accio! Repulsor! Incendio! Defendo! Repulsor! Accio!
Might some kind soul help me?
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken... You must continue to work with her. That said, I don't wish to... So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Revelio. Repulsor. Incendio! Accio! Gryffindor!
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up...
A portkey?
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up...
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, Sebastian.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Silent as a grave.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that. I'll create a...
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep...
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost. Don't let her see you. Should be in the corner. No need for skulking about.
Lumos. Preparo.
I'll be quieter than a juggernaut.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Accio! Quietly now. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caught.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, block.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Lumos.
Reparo.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one. That's it! Where might this lead? Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Expelliarmus!
Bombarda!
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. It is a book after all.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan.
Big match today. It all comes. Ready for a shot at
I'm not quite ready yet. Protego! Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. If you need to stop practicing before...
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Good one!
Accio! Incendio!
Excellent form!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
You'll get it!
Accio! Incendio!
Something.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Nicely done. Impressive wand work.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make... Seriously, well done. Plus, you'll be...
Hello, Lucan.
Look who's back. It all comes down to... Ready for a shot at...
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit. Confringo.
Incendio!
Levioso.
I'm the one.
Confringo! Is that all you've got?
Mindo! Accio!
Confringo!
Protego!
Don't shy away.
Accio! Levioso!
Give him more force!
Accio! Stuccio! Protego!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes. Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
You can't be beat, can you?
The best duelist won, I suppose. Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Gryffindor!
Lucas Rattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won everything.
If only a new student were to help me.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Crucible! Crucible!
Bombarda! Avada Kedavra!
Crucible!
Avada Kedavra! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Avada Kedavra! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Avada Kedavra!
You're lucky that I'm no longer an unspeakable.
Crucible!
Avada Kedavra! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Crucible!
Might some kind soul help me?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Get ready for this, guys. I'm sorry about the ear rape it's about to be.
Quickly! Take your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the squirrel! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor. I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course, the cry of them. Now, as I mentioned, next...
I already have some, Professor.
You visited the Magic Neep. I've arranged for you to plant the seeds there. Well done. Now, you'll find that the cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have...
Yes, Professor.
Come back and see me when you're...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Oh. Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. And here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left the honking daffodils in tatters.
What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at... Nothing to it, Rit. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? Not saying you can't...
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, dogweed and deathcap has more of them. If you get the idea. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the...
Remarkable and good.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Nat. They want something that...
When were you at...
Just before we came to Hogwarts, a portkey brought us there.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient...
Is that the magic you used?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. For now, I realized something that day. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. Both of you have inspired...
What sort of...
Men like...
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Taking him down would...
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I overheard some... I was thinking...
All right.
I am going to... In the meantime...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Levioso!
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here. Stop! Stop!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. You know where to hide!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student from my dead body!
Crucio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Incendio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks. Care to tell me why two...
Ashwinders. It's a long story, but thank...
Well, you best get moved.
You mentioned someone named...
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in me. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nor a trick.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures.
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and...
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars...
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin. No one has yet managed to figure out how they were. I suspect...
Mallowsweet?
Versatile, her. I had just arrived. You see, each...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be played...
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, Notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared! Merlin!
What shall I do now? The flames make the fire sink.
Uncharted territory.
How beautiful!
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that?
We can. How does it?
Are all of the
You should feel. My guess is that which you can find in Hogwarts. I really must be. And do be careful out here. Now, Gryffindor, return to the safety of my notes.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to... Some can be harvested. Others, however, may be harder. Come and see me when you finish.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor
Yes, but why...
Brilliant! You remember me, don't you?
Ah, yes.
Listen, and I'm just missing one.
I suspect that's...
You're as clever.
I don't know, Gareth.
You won't.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants.
I understand.
Your potion... A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few... Should you chop the diddly or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon's Tongue! What happened?
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical.
I'm glad I was able to meet your...
A rare occurrence. And you do, in addition to having a solid... Pay particular attention. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to... That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp, sir.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think Sharp may seem gruff. Best be off.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Hello, Hamora.
Don't want me just breaking and entering.
She put a phone
Off on another adventure, are we?
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
You want...
Yeah. I know about the book.
Wait. How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
Lumos. It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Lumos.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Revelio.
Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear. Head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they want?
Delicious food and what found themselves a bit peckish, likely.
Certainly
you know how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job easier.
humans can get.
Hello. Can you point... It smells glorious in here. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and, of course, prepare it. Then we...
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arborough Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
happy to help.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet? Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf for Finky. Now, let's get that beef to
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. Very well.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we...
How do ghosts with their heads while away the afterlife?
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend.
Not at all.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit... Oh, why not? You can speak... Not just once. Those are the rules.
If that's what I need to do...
Begin! Cast away until you find...
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
That ghost...
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Here we go again.
Young Jackdaw's no match for you. Oh, what fun! A student is playing!
Why did I come back here?
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
won't be long now. You'll find it.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on?
No, I'm not.
Merlin's beard. I know the map on those...
The pages...
Yes. Say.
I need those...
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Keep your eyes, as you can imagine.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to
Levioso.
simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out
Incendio.
for that. Adieu.
Stupid one. Nothing to do now but keep going.
Lumos.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Lumos.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
find you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Stupid one!
What?
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this.
Incendio! Potato! Stupid one! Defender!
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Potato! Stupid one!
be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this? Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Stupefy! Crucio! Avada Kedavra! Crucio! Avada Kedavra! Expelliarmus with dissolving brutes. Expelliarmus! Crucio! Avada Kedavra! Potato! What? That's I've seen this before. Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Alright guys, thanks for joining. So I've changed up my mind. We're going to be streaming a different game tomorrow. We are going to be streaming some Pokemon Emerald. Thanks everybody for joining. I'll see y'all later.